kind of not overshadow, but kind of make yourself known in the room. Like, hey, I don't know what he got going on, but you ain't gonna get nothing better than this. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you ever use that in certain instances? Because I don't want to throw names out, but I mean, he's done photography for, of course, the Panthers. So, I mean, obviously when we get done, you know, you could give your socials out. They could look you up. Yeah. Like, I mean, you're legit. So do you ever, and it's not just no girl get butt naked so we could take a picture on a train stop or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or just anything, something crazy like that. But like, you really have like these clients that really come to you about business. Like, do you ever use that kind of like your resume to kind of get bigger gigs?
Yeah. I mean, I have. I really don't, man. I'm so complacent. Like, to me, I feel like I haven't accomplished enough.
Yeah.
I'm not where I want to be. But I've been blessed again. It goes back to, you know, just being blessed, man. I'm so thankful for every opportunity I've had. And, you know, it goes back to, like, to be honest, I had to cut some friends off to get to that point where I've elevated. Of course, you know, you being one of my closest friends, you understand that. But, you know, it's sometimes it's hard. Like, I saw this quote. God, I forgot who said it, but it was an illustration of a door. Like, only one person can walk through a door at a time. Like, you can't pull everybody through that door at one time. You can reach back and grab somebody, but you can't all walk through the door at the same time. And, you know, I had people that thought that, oh, because I'm elevating, that we all should elevate at the same level. And that's not what it is. Right. I'm all for helping out. Like anybody that DMs me, asks me questions about an opportunity, I'll lend my support. Yeah. But I haven't really used that platform yet. I'm still trying to, you know, work my way up. So, so I look forward to you said, with the Panthers. Like, I look forward to shooting more with them this season coming up. Yeah. I'm trying to get my foot in that NBA door. Yeah. That's really what I want, though. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead and get there for All-Star Weekend.
No, man, look. I got a front row.
I got a plug. I might be in there, though. Yeah. I got a couple plugs, so we'll see.
Would you, because obviously, well, we all have 9 to 5s. You currently have a 9 to 5, right? Yeah. Would you, obviously it's your passion, but a lot of people are scared when it's your when it has become your passion, they're scared to jump. Meaning, jumping is stopping everything that's going on in your life and pursuing that passion, whether it's going to build income or just a name or just, I don't know, somewhere in a photography office, somewhere in a big city. Have you ever thought about dropping, you know, your 9 to 5, which of course creates income? Mind you, we all have bills. They're due at the, you know, same time every month. Have you ever had that discussion with yourself and of course with God? Like, look, I don't want to keep working, you know, my whole life. This is something that I love doing. Have you ever just like crossed your mind? Like, look, I'm gonna just stop working and just pursue this. Like, this is just gonna be my thing.
Single day. Yeah. Every single day. And the funny thing is, I was a full-time photographer for a year. And I can honestly say, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, most people, they get into business and they fail. You know, businesses fail in the first 3 years. I've been in this game 8 years, right? I've never hit rock bottom. So I knew what I was doing. I like all these prayers and like the visions that I've had, like it never fails. Like it always seemed to work out for me. Right. Like, and I spoke this about, I want to say about 2.5 years ago, that I'll be shooting professional athletes and shooting in the Panther Stadium. And one of my friends, when I was living with him at the time, one of my old roommates, you know, once I got that gig and once I started shooting with the Panthers, he was like, man, you spoke this like 2 years ago.
Speaking into existence, right. And I believe in energy too. So once you do that, you put it in the world, it's going to come to fruition. Yep. Yeah, this is pretty. This
is probably one of your better friends, Drew.
See,
I feel like the rest of your friends are trash.
I'm not a piece of shit. Like,
I didn't say you were a piece of shit per se. You have piece of shit traits towards you.
So don't say a bird of a feather flock. Like,
no, I know that
he says that, the guy that always sits across from me.
Yeah,
CJ.
I think it's just certain traits that make you seem to come off like you're a piece of shit. You're a good person, Rudy. Like,
that's my man.
You are very, very good person. Work on it.
Okay, whatever. All right.
You need to start hanging around Rudy more. You should invite him on your cruise. So
we hang out all the time.
No,
like, we hang out.
See?
We be trying to
talk about.
It's impossible.
All right, I got just a couple more. So have you ever, like, well, you said you haven't reached rock bottom. So has it ever become a point when you've been doing something that you love, photography, where maybe it got a little bit too difficult for you, where you was like, man, maybe I don't know if I, should have did this, or maybe I should have took a different route, or like, has there ever become a time that you had to come across those paths where it's like, maybe I made a mistake in this? Like, I don't really know. Like,
no, I haven't. Like, I think this is the thing, man, and you probably don't even know this. Like, I'm a very emotional person, right? I don't show my emotions often. So you'll never see me cry. Yeah. Like, you probably never, ever. But me personally, I will go in my closet, lay face down.
We talked about that.
Yeah, lay face down lay face down on the ground, on the floor, and pray and cry and just let it all out. And sometimes that's how God, for me, answers my prayers. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of people thank God because of, I got a new car, I got a new house, those things. Yeah. I'm just thankful for every single opportunity I get. It's not about the money. Yeah. It's every single opportunity I get because I know that I can bless somebody else. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, it's not about me hitting rock bottom or just thinking, I shouldn't have did this. I know I'm doing this for the right reasons. So it's just been amazing, man. And I continue to be blessed because I continue to give back so much more.
Right.
So,
and when speaking to what you were saying when you was in a closet, like I was going through a point in my time not too long ago, maybe like a month ago. Yeah. And I had to call my boys like straight up. Like it was a lot going on. It was shit wasn't working out. And we all had like a man-to-man conversation. Like we were all on the phone. And that's when Rudy told me, like, look, you just going to have to lock yourself in the room, get on your knees and just let it all out. Like, and I remember that. Like, and I really like, and to this day, like I still like cherish that conversation because even when you're going through life obstacles by yourself, you got to cherish the ones that mean well, like in your life.
Right.
No matter if, I don't know, like, I don't care if they owe you money or just anything that kind of steers you away from that person. Yeah. If you know deep down in your heart that that's a good person, you got to cherish those people because they're going to tell you when you fucking up. Like they're going to tell you got to take 2 steps back. You bugging. Like, and those are the people that I kind of like cherish the most because those are the ones
yes men around
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And the boys that I got, definitely they're not yes men. Like you know how we get like,
and on top of that, it's just like people so quick to judge. I can't stand that, man. Yeah. Like everybody goes through something.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know what a person's going through. So I'm not going to judge you. Yeah. Like I'm not. So I've been there. Nobody knows about the suicide.
Right. And that's the first time I'm hearing this.
So I've been there. Like I know how it feels.
Yeah.
Right.
So now for me, it's like that's the platform that I'm trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's like photography is what I'm passionate about. But my passion now is get to a point in my photography career where people look at me and then I can reach back at these suicidal people and say, hey, I'm one of those people that made it out.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't get that opportunity. So, yeah.
One of his photos made Shade Room too. Like, yeah, he's lit like that. So I mean, that just, goes to show, if you love something, just don't give up on it. Like, clearly, you have a testimony that a lot of people don't know about. Probably some of your closest friends probably don't know about. That's further before me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I came out with it, but which I'm still not done.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm going to kind of make a story out of it.
Yeah. Like, or a book or something. You can write a book. Like, that would be crazy. So, like,
crazy, man.
Yeah. So what camera are you using? You want to give away some secrets or no? Is it the eye of the lens or is it the lens that actually makes the picture?
Yes, it's all about the lenses, man. To be completely honest with you, everybody says which camera is the best. I get that question a lot. I shoot with Nikon, but Canon is just as good.
That's what I'm saying.
So you Canon fans, I mean, I'm not giving y'all no glory, but
if you're shooting out of Canon, this shit ain't even gonna look
low
like
light.
this. Yeah,
Canon can't even compare to low light, but lenses does the job pretty much.
Yeah. So out of the 8 years, and then we can of course get on to our show. So out of the 8 years that you've been photography, how much money do you think you've spent? Ran like an estimate of equipment that you have to kind of use and spend on your hard-earned money to obviously get you to this to the status that you're at right now?
I'm pretty. I think I've probably invested close to 40,000.
Jesus Christ! Yeah. You people out there buying $200 cameras. Yeah, that ain't the move, man.
You don't want it.
Yeah, that's not the way.
You don't want it as bad as you think.
But when you love something, you're gonna
when you love something, you're gonna continue to put money into it, and you're gonna invest in it, your time and your energy. But $200 ain't gonna cut it.
Exactly, yeah. But that goes to like, I don't know, like makeup artists. Like I'm pretty sure they probably spend mad bread in makeup and brushes and
my friends
all types of stuff.
Tons of money.
Yeah. So when you love something, I mean,
you go for it.
That's a fucking car, bro. Like,
you know what this tells? I mean, you listeners, what this says is support these black businesses, support people that take pictures, because this stuff isn't cheap, man. I got one camera that I got my eye on, just a camera without a lens, $6,000.
Jesus.
So, I mean, we in like the true photographers, they invest in what they need. So, yeah.
I always wanted to know how does it work when somebody asks you to collab with them? Like a collab photo shoot. Like, how does that normally work? Do you have to go by his rules, or is it normally y'all just throw ideas back and forth?
Yeah, we throw ideas back and forth. I mean, it's for me personally, it's easy working with another photographer. Honestly, I would rather work with a group. Yeah. And then we try to bounce ideas off each other. But some people are selfish. Mm-hmm. They're selfish with their they don't want you to have a leg up on them. Yeah. And it goes back to supporting each other. Right. I'm all about, I'll give you any information I have. Like, you ask, I'm going to tell you. Yeah. It's one particular guy, like, he DMs me all the time and asks me questions.
Just helping. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm all for helping out. But photographers in Charlotte, man, if you listening, get it together, man. We got to support one another, man.
That's like, anything in Charlotte.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, I got mad questions for you, bro.
It's good, bro.
Damn, you hang around this nigga.
I know, but we don't really dig deep into, like, because that's his thing, that's his baby. So I don't really kind of like touch it, because I don't want to sound like the rookie and be like, man, you don't even know what you're doing. Like, I could do this. Like, so obviously, he's had time in it. Was there ever an event that you shot that you wish that you was in besides shooting? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like, why am I taking this picture? I wish I was in, you know what I'm saying? I wish somebody else was filming or shooting because I want to be in this, like, you know what I mean? The reason why I say that is because one of our good friends, Chris, had got married or whatever, and you was the actual photographer for his wedding. Yeah. Like, we were all in the wedding and everything, but he was supposed to be in the wedding too, but he was taking the pictures. So, like, do you ever, like, miss moments like that where it's like, damn, these moments are going to last a lifetime when people see them, but knowing I'm the one that took the picture? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, there was never instances like that where you kind of wish you was in the event?
Not really, man. I just enjoy creating the memory. Yeah. Like, it's just something about creating the memory. Like, for me, walking into somebody's house and seeing my picture on their wall, man, that does it for me. Yeah. Like, no amount of money could ever, satisfy me as much as that. Yeah. Like, it's crazy to even see it, and to see, like, you, to your point, see stuff like Shade Room DM me and ask me about my pictures. Like, I was just in shock. Yeah. Like, those things for me, it's just like, wow, like, that's crazy. Yeah. But,
your parents should be proud of you, man.
Very much so.
No, they are.
This is one of my good friends, guys. This is
because I know
this is really like
my heart,
like touching a little bit, only because, like, we don't get to talk about stuff like this. No, you know what I mean?
I still love you.
I love my man. It's my boy right here, man. That's my boy, man. I'm sorry, man. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, that's Rudy Jefferson, man. Like, one of my closest friends, photographer in the Charlotte area. So if anybody is looking for any pictures, what's coming up now? We're entering wedding season.
I mean, we've been in wedding season.
Wedding season. I know the kids are starting to go back to school. So of course, back to school pics. Do they do family those pictures, family pics? You got family cookouts, pictures, barbecues, family reunions, all of that, man. Yeah. So
I'll let your boy.
So I guess give the listeners your socials and all that, where they could find you at, if they could DM you, prices, whatever. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. My Instagram is photos by RJ. Photos by RJ. My Facebook is Rudy Jefferson, RUDY, Jefferson Photography. And